Hello and welcome to another Looney Tunes commentary. If this is your first time on the channel, consider subscribing as it helps out the channel, and give this video a like if you do like it. So this is a commentary for Notes to You, released in 1941. It's the 341st in the series, and it's directed by Friz Freleng. You can find it on the Porky Pig 101 DVD set. It does use the wrong intro theme music, but it doesn't affect the cartoon, which is good. So I've got two guests with me. I've got Steph Stilley and Blue Genocide. Say hi.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I got nothing clever to say.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just run through a few bits of trivia briefly before we get into it. This cartoon, if you're watching this and it seems familiar, it was remade later on as in the color cartoon Back Alley Uproar, and it's also got the first time you see Porky Pig sitting on that fence opening thingy. So yeah, lots of music references here, and that's why Steph can identify some of these songs, and also she has a personal connection to this one, don't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, for one thing, it's public domain, so I saw this one a lot growing up. Always the redrawn, colorized version. But
Of
also,
course.
where I grew up, stray cats were pretty common in the neighborhood, so hearing them, like, meow at, like, 3 or 4 in the morning was pretty regular. And also, oh, I love this gag. It's my dad's favorite band is Led Zeppelin, so it's hearing like someone play obnoxiously loud music. Although I like Led Zeppelin, hearing someone play loud music all night I can relate to that. So I feel Porky's situation here.
Yeah. And yeah, I definitely I grew up with this one too. So and this is also my wife's favorite Looney Tunes of all time. Believe it or not, she loves this one. And here's a good gag: the Fu Manchu and what comes back, as you'd expect.
The cat is just such a great character. It's a really
yeah.
Mel Blanc's performance in this one is just top notch.
Oh, absolutely. Blue, have you seen this one before?
Oh, absolutely. Tons of times. And this is exactly what it's like to try to record at certain hours of the day because I'm a night person. So I've definitely had situations like this where people are ready to, like, blow my brains out.
Yeah.
This is pretty dark, though.
Under your...
You imagine, like, luring a cat over to your, like, front door, just like that's awful.
Just to shoot it? Yeah. Especially with a shotgun, isn't that a bit, overkill? That's a bit weird. Please leave 2 quarts grade A tomorrow. Like that's a good moment to freeze frame, by the way, that animation of Porky just bouncing up and down like that. But I love the look of Porky. Just he's really pissed off.
Can I also say it's really nice that Terry Toons lent over their cat for this one cartoon?
Yeah, it's a similar design, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I also want to point out that Porky, with the exception of You Ought to Be in Pictures, Friz barely would use Porky in a similar way to what Bob Clampett would do. But here, he's back in a starring role for Friz, so wonder what happened there. I don't know.
It's a pretty clever idea having Porky be like the nemesis of the cat. It makes he's actually playing an active role in the story for once.
Beautiful. So now we're going to hear lots of musical references. So I guess, Steph can help identify this, but I just love this bit here. This would just crack me up as a kid all the time, where it's just, tucking nicely to sleep, tiptoeing away, then boom, Now, what's this song playing?
It's called Frat. I'm guessing it was like a marching band standard of the time. But I love this bit here.
It just bows.
And there's no announcer on the radio or anything. It's just dead silence.
It's a really clear 1940s radio.
Now, what's his umbrella song?
It's called Umbrella Man, and it was like an old vaudeville song from the 20s. And this is Jeepers
Now we know
Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers, of course.
Big hit for Louis Armstrong.
Plus, itself was a title of a Looney Tunes short earlier.
That's right. And a horror movie.
But I like the fact that he's singing "Where Did You Get Those Eyes?" and I like singing "Where'd You Get Those Eyes?" and you can see he's got those rings around his eyes. Now, what's this song?
Make Love with the Guitar, which I've never heard outside of this guitar, this song. But this cat is just such a dedicated performer. I mean, right up into his last moments, he's singing the audience with the song. Yeah. Aloha Boy. And this is Cal Dalton animation.
See, I hope... I wonder if they're going to put this on HBO Max, because I don't see anything particularly offensive unless they're against violence against cats or something, but then again,
as
Sylvester gets a
everybody
lot
should
worse.
be.
Hey, I love cats. Thank you very much. If you look at some of the paintings in the background in that shot with Porky, he seems to be an art collector, so definitely go back and freeze frame some of that. So, final thoughts before we wrap this up? I mean, I love it. It's a childhood favourite.
Yeah, it's
classic
great.
cartoon. I mean, it really shows what Freeling's stuff is going to be like later on in the decade.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I gotta say, the sound mix here is incredible, by the way. So, but yeah, it's another one off the list. So, thanks very much for listening, guys, and until next time, take care.